Hello there, welcome to the stream. It's Sunday, it's August. Amazing. Yeah, into the eighth month of the year. So much has gone on. Let's take a little trip to the daily challenge. The true measure of the year. Gotta do Sunday is keep streak going. If Cute Al can do it for 1,030, 20 something days more than me, then sure I can do it. Oh, oh. The Chibet area? I don't know. Or is it more north? Somewhere in Argentina. Tiny cab. That's just no. Oh, the back of it does have something. Global certificate, park, monuments. Noboral. It's too far. I need a number. It's a mirage. No. Don't tell me it doesn't have a number on it. Back. It was right. Oh, it's changes the footage and it's a mile away. 2,000 kilometers. Oh no. Time waster. We could have got up to like the next kilometer. Or junction or sign. This says kilometer. Disappears. And this road is very long. No, there was one below. Southern US. Route 94. Carlisle. '94 and the 90. This is meant to be the state's symbol. I don't know what. MC. Which one is MC? None of them are MC. '94. Doing up here. Why is it 94 up here? It's not an interstate, it's just a highway. Welcome to Man from the Future. Welcome, Snake. I can still remember Christmas Island at least. Disappointing though. USA. Why you gotta be like that? All the Christmas Island knows. Right, today we're going to delve into a streak again. What we had going before TwitchCon. We got to 1,000. Back to the USS Bernie Boys. Rose Cran. Half a Shakespearean name. Quarter. It's all dead ends out here. Yeah, you never know. There's also some outliers. We got the weird section thing here. Thing that happens in North Macedonia. The sky isn't quite as... Oh, or is it Serbia? Looks like it had SRB. We have no antenna. Yeah, I need to brush up again on some of these nuances. It's got a kind of a fake thing on the left, Serbia, yeah. Fake plastic bollards. Plastic Serbia, railway, Serbia corn. Oh, a little Yugo. No, the Sakangu. Because it's all squashed up. They got beer. The kids with bottles of wine and beer. Oh, they're just recycling. That's okay. They didn't drink it all. It's like a nuclear base kind of technology. Holes are a bit round, but I think it's Mexico. San Diego. Okay, this one's a bit more. Avec un chicken. Over Ecuador bollards a bit weird. I will say that. Hold on a second. Rincon del Ecuador. Ooh la la. We trust this completely German car in Albania. Absolutely. There was that time in Montenegro where the first three cars I looked at were all Albanian cars. But this one's good. Ruga. Ruga. Oh, this is pretty American. But Xing. Look at all this Xing. No, what kind of sign is this? Is this really America? Maybe it is America because they've crossed out all the signs that warn cars and maybe bicycles crossing because they want to keep bicycles, you know, on the edge. You got to pay attention. So making sure the bikers know the cars have right of way. Camp Hoffman, become a Girl Scout family. Don't become a Girl Scout, become a Girl Scout family. They want the whole family paying for the cookies. Girl Scout of New England. Or any for New Brunswick. I've seen worse. Yeah, but oh, it used to be a railway, but I've turned it into a bicycle path. That's kind of nice, though. That makes sense. Dead end, no private road, turn around. Or is private road? I see yellow place up here. Maybe it is New England's. Got some visitors from got a US dot. Nice autumn day. No, it makes sense because it was a very like a weird angle to have from a crossing. But I mean, it was still on the road. Things don't last that long. So maybe some recent conversion. I guess it's all New England up here, so Rhode Island's part of it. Brazil. Brazil. Hey Jay, welcome. How's it going? We just arrived in Brazil. How have you been traveling around lately? Have you managed to stay at home for fam? Look at the watch time, 3 Oh, it's afternoon. It's not the middle of the night. Welcome in. Thank you for every sub. You are officially an ancient of Mumu, 17 months. Thank you so much. We got Brazil. Oh, over an acre. Almost. A rare Amazonas. There's only like this bit of road really covered in the Amazon. I guess Manus counts as well. Okay, there's all this bit, but actually and my jungle. Yeah, I'm back home between my trips, it seems. I've got one booked for TwitchCon itself. I'm gonna end September or the middle of September in Stockholm at GeoGuessr World Cup. And I'm flying to Oslo, getting a ferry down for evening ferry. So I'm gonna get sunset as we wander through the fjords down here. I'm gonna watch the sunset. And overnight to Copenhagen. Spend the day here. Get a night train up to Stockholm. It's my plan is that it's all going to be the most beautiful visions, and it's not going to be raining. It's going to be nice and sunny. But to get to Oslo, I got to change flights in Frankfurt for 7.5 hours. But that just means I get a free trip to Germany for a few hours. I can just pop from the airport into town. Take another country on the streak. And on the way back, Stockholm to the UK, clearly the cheapest flight is to fly to Switzerland and have 8.5 hours in Zurich. So I get to Zurich in the morning, wander down to Zurich, have a nice little lunch maybe by the lakeside, just, and then head back in the evening for my flight to Birmingham. It's pretty amazing. I don't ask me how. That's for cheapest flights. This is me budgeting and getting to go to Switzerland and Germany on top of the other countries. Yeah, it should be awesome. I shouldn't get any sleep, probably. I might sleep on the ferry. But I don't know, if a ferry from Oslo to Copenhagen could be pretty... Oh my goodness, Jay. Thank you so much. You've pumped up that
Jay
that
Aguilar,
goal.
13, tipped £150.
Let's go. Yeah, I've half wondering if it's going to become a party ferry, a party boat. I don't know how. It's an overnight boat, so it's got to have like a disco. They've got to have some clubs, some restaurants. I don't know. It's basically a cruise at that point. If it takes more than half a day, I'll get a cabin to sleep in because you can't just hang around on a boat like this. This journey, this was a beautiful one. This is the one I got the emote for my last trip. One of my favorite ones is the windy one. This was me on this ferry, windswept, and just having a delightful time. Yo, Hugo. Maybe I'll get a party power emote made as well. This is me almost having my cheese blown away. Welcome in. How's it going? I'm just talking about my trip to TwitchCon, not TwitchCon, the World Cup. I'm going to the World Cup. And if someone gets sick or, they can't compete, there's an open spot, who knows what will happen. No, I'm definitely not there to compete. I'm just here to observe and enjoy and meet so many great geoguessers. Super looking forward to it. Yeah, that was me having a good old stare. That was me looking into Poland, actually. So I was at a little portal in Vilnius, which is connected live to Poland. So from here you can see live people. I think it's in Warsaw, and they can see us. So while I was waiting for the bus up to Riga, I had a little wave saying hello to Poland, and I took a selfie staring at it. Technically, I saw Poland. Poland saw me, but I wasn't in Poland. So I made a little Instagram post. So after this trip, this is one I'll have visited since February. Which, considering this is 10 new countries I've never been to before. As long as everything goes well in September, I make it to all of the flights and connections. Because Poland is just the only thing missing, really. It's totally insane. My plan was just to go to 2 new countries. And I did that, and then I just kept going. I can't thank you enough, Jay, for the support all year as well, to help make all this amazing journey happen. Yeah, but so counting the UK as well, that's 15 countries. Is this Indonesia? Who's got the main flag up here? Ujanakowaga. No, it's Malaysia with plates. Yeah, I try and keep as much as I can posted in the UmoOnTour channel in Discord. Most of it's like as I get some Wi-Fi, I'll just bulk upload a bunch of stuff. I haven't made like an actual proper travel log for YouTube, but at some point I'm gonna have to like recap all of a year and do that here. A lot of Malaysia. Everything says Malaysia. Oh, in what sport was that? I forgot you were talking about the Olympics, Hugo, for a second. I thought you meant the bronze color on the map. I loved watching the judo, Hugo. Oh yes, and yeah, I am a bronze performer myself at the TwitchCon. But yeah, the judo was so exciting. So France were against Japan in the final, and it was a team, a mixed team. So they had male and female competing at different weights, and like I think Japan went 2-0 up, and France got one, and it was like first to five, first to four. Had France got another one? No, it was first to. Anyway, France were 3-1 up. No, Japan was 3-1 up, and France had to win the next two to make it a playoff, the gold medal. And they won the two, and then to decide which weight class, they just span a wheel like a little random generator, see what weight class it would be, and it came out the top of the weight class with the king of French judo, basically Teddy, had to come in and fight. He won the gold himself against this the same opponent he was facing here. Look where we were. Look at this. I don't know if I've ever seen or had a spot on this location before, on this island. I wouldn't have found that in a hurry. Yeah, so the old three-time Olympic champion Teddy to Serbia? Not Serbia. Croatia. Should be Croatia. With bollards and railing. So yeah, in front of his home crowds, he got to like complete his hero status. He already had it, but before the games, but just like reasserting his hero status. Ready to sell some produce. All kind of Zadar. So yeah, as you saw on the map as well, if I've covered all of this, the next spot is maybe like down here. France is obviously a big absence. I technically went through France to Belgium just a little bit, but I wasn't in France, so it doesn't really count. But there's going to be an eclipse in Spain, Portugal in 2026. So they're kind of like pending. So if I was to go on another trip, Slovenia, Croatia, Italy, yeah, I mean, there's good trains all the way around, but maybe like a little Zagreb, Ljubljana, Milan or something, Bologna. But we'll see. I mean, once it starts getting towards winter time too, just future potential fun times. The apocalypse, not apocalyptic, the apocalyptic. Has it got that flag though? An Irish Catholic, maybe. We got dashes to Sweden. Is that a snail? That's not a tortoise. Like a tortoise on a skateboard. But why has it got the big they're not really holding the leash properly either. Or maybe go past the overnight train. I'll keep an eye out for any giant snail pets. The hind or the hind. Exclusive. Driving on the left under tree arches. Wait, this is... The lines a little Cambodia, but this is not Cambodia. At the back of his car, if that's all we saw. Could have been tricky. We got weird rifts. I don't know if that helps with the region though. Yeah, I think it's Bangladesh. This car we don't see too often in Bangladesh. We don't see the back of it, at least. But driving on the left, stuff piled up outside the road. Kind of across the river and down a little bit. Tall. Oh, this is like European though. Hey, this could be France or Belgium. It's just kind of open field, no edge to it, no hedges. You do respect? That's the decades. It's French language. You prefer bottles at the cows? Are we super low Swiss? Wait a minute. Piping around the X. That's kind of a Swiss thing. And the sign is pretty high. It could just be in the super flat bit of Switzerland here. Lake Valley. Cool house. Like a little slouching cat or dog peeking over. And it'd be a good bit of pottery work. Courtney and Ashley. Have some kind of slouching with arms. Was the other Intrumer Lakes? And a little flat bit. Peru? It looks so much like Peru. We just need the car to turn black back here. Or we drive for 20 minutes to find a name for a reserve we're in. This is where you really earn your money as a Google driver. Street View Mapper. Nothing but the sun to keep you company. Maybe some llamas though. You do get to the joy of seeing. And it's quite a wondrous terrain. But you get to worry about all these rocks that have to come from somewhere. Any point, one of them could just start tumbling down, bringing a few more with it. So if you're still here a bit later as well, Jay, I want to show you the weird British game. I thought there was a word forming some letters up here. Yeah, I think Ashley's gonna play it in the next few streams. I'm gonna try it too. This Courtney's got a whole lot of art to work on. I played it a little bit yesterday just to see what vibe is. It's like Northern Yorkshire dialect of English, but it's all got accents like this and funny little words. Where they call you pet. All right, pet. How is it going? Wow. We're down to just this tiny little stream, but you can see what the water used to be like a long time ago. Peru is pretty big. and not even that many roads of it have Street View. Just like a few of the more main ones. Oh. It says patrimony cultural of Chile. The petroglyphs are here. These are things you can see from the sky. Pre-Hispanic. That's a word I don't see too often, but yeah, figures pre-Hispanic, rabadas and piedras in valor ceremonial in their conservation of el patrimonio. The current version of the Twitch app, I think that's the one they spawned at the TwitchCon. They gave like a preview to people who were there. I haven't had to use it that much, but while I was away at TwitchCon, and when I was on the trip just now, I had to pop into Courtney's birthday stream before we CA went on their break. And if I'm like using it to get to a stream I already know, then I can not like ignore all of the front end stuff. But if I'm using it to just browse Twitch, then it's still a lot of work right now for me. I haven't been forced to use it for that, but yeah, it's a little bit awkward. But anything where it just starts using your battery with live video and instant volume is not good. I don't like any apps to just start blowing volume. But then, you know, they're competing with the TikToks and taking it as inspiration. It should be the easiest Chile, but it's like the easiest Chile. if it was like patrimony is father, isn't it? If it was brotherly, then I could maybe like say why Peru like fraternal, right? That's the one. If it was fraternal, then I might think they're like saying, hey, our bro's Chile down here. We both have petroglyphs. Yeah, protecting the Chilean. Yeah, if it was like fraternity, but since it was patrimony, I was trying to see the signs had a little notch in them. But they're just big signs, they're not normal road signs. I know where the glyphs are. That would be nice to know. Because I know that like the Azteca lines and stuff, I think they're in Peru. But these are some other glyphs. Yeah, there's the normal road signs have a like a little. Pretend this is a road sign. There'd be a little notch underneath the signpost itself. You can see like an inset gap in the sign. But sometimes the signs are so big they cover up. It's like what you slot them into. So I call it Buenas noches. Some other people just like call it little mouse holes. But we're not getting any kind of road sign, normal one up here. The car hasn't turned black at all. Anima A roads. We were heading so far. We've been gone forever. It was kind of near a volcano. I guess around here somewhere. Maybe we'll find a better Chilean sign. South Africa kind of. The ibex or the horns of something. Springbok even. Hard to see if that's just a .com. But yeah, it looks like somewhere in Southern Africa. Could even just say South Africa at the top there. And it's in English. You are using the facility entirely at your own risk. You do well on that job. Yeah. But did I show you that short film? It was on Amazon Prime about a Street View driver. I think I put it in the Discord and like cool things to watch. Are we walking? We're backpacking now. Just a weird shadow of a car. No? That is a weird car shadow. I think we're actually Mystery Science Theater Tom Servo. Little bubblegum machine. Doing this in the car is kind of strenuous, but walking. That's us. Yo, SoCal, you be charge our banks. It could be, I mean, aren't you on like on a safari with potential animals hanging around? How are you doing today, SoCal? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Oh, we walked multiple directions. What was this? No. It's important, right? Get back to the roads. Set a checkpoint. The road is probably the best way to go, but if we need to go for an adventure or over into, yeah, look at all these termite mounds. I blink once and we're off the road. What happened to? Oh no! You know what this means? Means we went off, walked around, and came back, and then went back up the road, weren't we? You could definitely film some alien planets around here. This must just be a park in South Africa. It looked like South Africa to me. That side. It was in English. Seasonal rivers. Sweet. It's usually something with seasonal rivers. Riverbed. The eagle owl. The eagle owl can be seen during the day. During daytime in this area. The sun is in the south. Or it's just in the west. Forget the sun. Normally it's okay with backpacking. Sorry about the coughs. Seems like a good bird spotting trek. For eagle owl. No, don't stop. There's a rhinoceros riding a bike. Probably a URL up here. We didn't wind up looping back to our checkpoint. Maybe they heard something out in the bush. Right, this is the way we haven't gone yet. The choices you make. What way to go? Not that way. They can just like 10 seconds one direction, you know where you are. 20 minutes the other way. Don't have a clue. Well, you can't be certain. A viewpoint. No, just why are you leaving the road so much? Forging our own path. It is a lovely walk. We're locked into this track though now. It was like getting later. Back up to here. Ill path. People at island here. Mm. Railway. Oh, that's the end. That's cows. That's where we started. Got spun around. Well, that was the end. I'm just trying to do my get my daily clicks in. But probably Ljubljana. Get my ball out, so language. A random British tourist. Signs to another country. It's a grass and Maribor this way. We're in downtown capital. Big POI. Following us all around. Looking a bit more sparse in the jaggedy hills. Lifateno. Ma Mafetengo. We get to play some puzzle games. Oh, there's no O. Sorry, just Mafeteng. And there's Mohale's Hook. Hook. Yeah, mixing like Wordle with GeoGuessr sometimes. Is this Spain? Not sure what this says yet. Oh, so it's either right up here. What's Portugal? This San Pedro. Looks like Portugal to me though. He's hooking your hand in. One arm out a window. The other one just hooked to pull the wheel around this way. In this corner. We know we're turning right afterwards. So he's gonna be just casually cruising around the big drop-offs. Spain would have yellow reflector bits in here. These have no reflector bits. Good fun driving at night time. Even in the daytime, it gets pretty dark up here. Does that have the yellow? Could be really close by to the northern border, so cars could have hopped across. Either way, it was beautiful though. Look at that. We can't trust trucks. Vehicular Longo does have it. 2 versus 1, 2.5. The dare, not do. Estrada, the Villa Vicosa. But it does have the C with the why isn't that yellow? The cars haven't had it. The polls are saying Portugal, Portugal. Alicia just has history now. Nice out here. No, so far no Peruvian political adverts all over side of the buildings. It looks so nasty. You just get to this beautiful Brazilian backside, but Peruvian stripy poles. Yeah, you get these lovely little towns, and they're just strewn with votes from alcalde. It's like a transformer, Peruvian transformer. You get back from the a pub drinking session. You brought 1 pint tonight, and you had a wonderful session. Drank 7 or 8. That's perfect double. I'm glad you're still having beautiful Sunday sessions. Welcome back to a slow-moving streak. There should be some Baltics. There's a lot of trees there. It could even be Poland. Which is kind of in the Baltics. Baltic Sea right here. We got a Volvo. Poland standing out as the one country I've not been to, which would make a complete circle. It would make a lovely loop if we could fit Poland in somehow. Elksney? Hey, Double, thank you so much. Tipping a few pints my way
Double
as well.
Dot tipped £14.
For 14 amazing years.
£14.
It is incredible, Double, and you'll be always leading away. Thank you so much for that. That could buy me like lunch by the lake in Zurich. Big old horizontal line over the eye. Suddenly it's all coming up Latvia. Albizi, that's kind of Albanian. Albidi? Alcidi? What is this? Or is it Turkish? We got Turkish bollards. Albibi, I don't know what that means. I should probably stop saying it. But yeah, we got big Turkish bollard, Turkish landscape. Then we got the Little Eyes and Koyu. Takai. Well, we were way over. How far across we were in Turkey. Got some gills. Some beyond gill. Mm. I'll go North America. Can I? There's got to be some Europe. Spanish, weird Spanish. Almost blue. That's a road number style, but I don't know which zone DP is. But yeah, this is Spain. Lots of tourists at the moment with the Galway races going on. Pint after pint after pint. You left two. Yeah, that's like playing pinball when you're in the zone. You keep getting replays so much that you leave a pinball machine with extra credits in there more than you started with. 2 pints untouched. Yeah, I mean, it's aside from the pints, just having everyone be so merry and jolly with the races going on too. I'm sure that's beautiful. Some Portuguese, which makes me, if I see those and I see Spain, makes me head up here. I still didn't fix Nightbot. Look how old that is. We're up to 4. No, we're up to 10 now. And we're looking on 15. I really got to sort out Nightbot. Yeah, in Spain, we got the Spanish. It was up there. This is. You see those flowers and you're not in Portugal. Galicia. Okay, I know we're first born of Greenland. It's very Greenland shop. Cola. Are they making cola covered fish fingers? I know you can make like cola batter. Like you can make beer batter for fish. Cola batter. Cocktail sausages. Bacon snacks. Bacon flavor. A little sponge cake. Macaroni. Popcorn. That must be a rare treat. Popcorn in Greenland. I mean, it's only like 2 months behind. The last 2 months have been, well, basically 6 weeks since Twitch, before the TwitchCon trip. And then in another 6 weeks, I've always had a pack of dogs. We do have a pack of dogs. A little sled here. Okay, it's not Canada. It's one safely Greenland. It's not some random Faroe Island with extra ice. Hey, Joseph, thank you. I mean, it goes on all year, basically. It's shocking and amazing feat. It kind of puts it into perspective. What a place to do your work. So peaceful. As long as you get some warmth, your heat is working. Amazing. I mean, I'm not sure you really want to fish right here, but just sitting out here. Disco Island, on the actual Disco Island itself. Take a look. Disco Island is the spot. If you don't know what you're doing, give it some disco energy. It feels like it should be. Escribiana. General Flores. Uh-oh. I guess Uruguay likes General Flores too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we didn't have a little adverts on top of road signs, which is normally all of the capital. So we should have been somewhere else. Esta llave, sí. Quintas. Or Belanti. Oh, on the F of Finland. Let's try and get to all the ones. 1111. 111. Ecuador. It looks like the yellow and blue. It looks like yellow and blue. Over to Sweden. Soon. I'll have all of Scandinavia covered. It was like mildly Estonian vibes going on. Could just be Mexico. Flag colors. We can always fully trust those random triangles hanging above the street. More flag colors. Octopole. Mex written in it. These walls, not Yucatan walls. But let's keep it down here. Or we could CDMX edge. We're in the other coasts near Tepic. The road looks rough. Driving on the left. We could have a snorkel. I was going away from us. Got me Eswatini green. So unblurred. But you can kind of see the green and yellow. That really fits. This is blue though now. Better. date shape in between. Oh, the cement. Wheel alignments. Sign alignments over here. Now you're starting to think more. Bella Bella reminds me, like, I know I've seen it somewhere. The fact it's a B road probably means it's not South Africa too. There's one of the names on the side. Easy gas. Yeah, the unblurred plates didn't look like a Lesotho one, but all the others with the blue on them. I stopped looking at plates. But yeah, they've all got the blue side of things. It actually says zebra crossing. It's a humped zebra crossing. Like some weird Pokemon specifics. New white garments. Where's Bella Bella? With Hippo Transports. I kept zooming in up here. My mind is saying like it's here, but I was thinking, no, I'm thinking of this instead. Right, we need fix bug. It was close. I think it's for Jordan's side. Yeah. Your baby joy. Well, this looks like it's probably famous. Double decker. A train. Viaduct. Maybe a viaduct and a aqueduct. That's really cool. I should have zoomed in to see what the duck. Never mind. This is Maryland. Remember that time I recognized the wire? Maryland because of a wire. Good times. I still got it. Was it on YouTube? I think I put it on YouTube. Oh, it was a while ago. Hang on, I'll find it. You're not. Here we go. These awnings. The wire. I've seen that's Baltimore. There it is. I've seen the wire. I know what the streets of Baltimore look like. Getting a great education from television. Oh my god. Let's just appreciate the the education that television. Wait, clearly downtown Baltimore. Right, now it's said that. Look at it though. It's Maryland. Baltimore. Oak and Chain Street. A sanitary suit. Is it really sanitary? Some more awnings. More awnings. Scoot across. Somewhere in this grid. Philadelphia? Oh, I guess Philadelphia also looks like that. Maybe not. We got the country right. Bit of a Uruguayan trek through the backyards, some farms, got some horses, maybe some cows. The kind of dark clouds can sway you a little bit towards Uruguay. There are indeed some cows up here too. We'll get some Escuela number 200 or something before too long. Nice skip past the sign. That's a person's face. Got a weird hat on. Next right. Maybe that's just a person who lives at the house. Oh, it is. It is the police. That's the local police station. Just another farm. You call police. If I know where it is, I'll be right over. And 2 hours later, they pull up. And you're like, oh well, it's done with now. Never mind. It's scattering birds all over the place. It's totally Uruguay. Signposts. Down in my heart. Thailand. Or Java. Gaia. Dang the Sumba. What's Padang again? Sumatra Barat. There's Padang. Why are you going this direction? Yeah. Yeah, you're going the wrong way. We're riding backwards somehow. You got it in reverse. It's a perfectly good road over this side. Anyway. Oh my badang. It's not good for geoguessing when people do that. Some sunset Lithuania. Parallel kilometer markers. Did I say Lithuania? It was Latvia, yeah. Well, this one could be a G. Doesn't say Ayla on the end. Doesn't mean it's not Latvia. Latvia will just imply the Ayla sometimes. I did see some actual free domes of Lithuania bins. I didn't get to catch them in the city, but as I was on my way through on the coach, I did get to see some. It was very exciting. Just going straight into the why have I used and used with dots? Double A's. It's because we're in EE. Olavia. EST? That's a new one. The T is missing. Not the Ayla. Top Auto. All in TLTs. I was more walking around because I only had a day, and my hotel, my room was cancelled. The whole thing was closed. The hotel, the hostel. So I had to suddenly find a new place to stay. But luckily, I was taking a ferry the next day. So there was good hotels, plenty of options around the port area. So yeah, I was just walking around mostly here. I didn't stray. Didn't have time to stray anywhere down here. But it was very nice. This is where I saw the dragon fountain somewhere in the midst of the shopping area. when one of these African triangle junction points. This could almost be like Uganda one, with the huge horned elk and the broken tracks where we can't go onwards. I mean, we just cut into a lot of huge horn cattle crossing roads. Basically what's going to happen here. Which one was it again? This one. Down here somewhere. As long as we get to a recognized part before the road ends. Look at this. Look at this. Basically a quick 5K. We find another video. Is that a TikTok? I think that's a TikTok one. You can catch me on other social media platforms. When I'm traveling, you'll see some cool stuff too. I got a nice little video of me going around Latvia. We go. I can't find it. Which one did I post it? Wasn't Instagram. Was it just a Twitch clip? Did I not upload it somewhere? Right, let me look in the Twitch. It always begins the Twitch clip. Why doesn't it open up in its own window? It used to. Here we go. Wait. No, this is not the clip. This was after it had killed my my attempt at 1,000 streak. I got to 333 and got the other end of his roads. And then I got to 813 on this very streak. And I realized we were back up the other end where the road cut off. So in order to 5k exactly.
But I even 5k the location. That's an actual 5k. So
I was wiggling up and down the road, clicking my arrow, and seeing which direction it changed to. So I could tell, how far down here we were going.
There's no way in the world those things cross the roads in different countries that look exactly the same.
I'd line it up north.
No way.
Did my little
if
wiggle.
They do, then there's nothing I can do.
Anyway, we're back. I called it exactly. This is where it breaks. But we saw the bighorn cattle. It used to get me. It got me 300, but 800s, 1000s. We're in control now. I was further up this way. But this is where we stopped. The other direction, we spawned here and got up to this point. So the other location was down here. But yeah, this is where road breaks. The white? Like Croatia? What is it though? Uh-oh. Happening in the sky. The flies are here. Road is going northwest. We got flies on the screen. Seen Cyrillic. And the same as Stip. Stip's over here. And Radovish is here. The 5k. Macedonian flies. This bus stop has 5 windows on. Or is that no, it's Estonia. Because this is sticking out. The 4 windows. And the word underneath. Everything in the same place. Everything you could ever want. It's got to be Belgium, right? Belgium would do weird things. Yellow plates. Bricky houses. This is blue. The front of this is blue. Classic Belgium. Except circulation locale. It's all bricked up. Mustang. Driving on rags. That's some Philippines action, maybe. Mac the ball. This. That's built for racing. Maybe some festival going on. I don't remember where bullet count is. Oh, it's above no, like that's Penicina. Could be more the same. Food Panda. Today's the day to get clothes dry. Maybe it is a Sunday. That Cadiz Heights. It looks like this is accidental, but it kind of looks like a nice stylistic choice. It's a national road. Nautical road, not national. Nautical, right? At two, but not free. Don't know. Don't look at food like that. Too much good food. We got a 999. Let's see the city. Noida. Noida. Oh, there it is. And Greater Noida. Nice little cartoon. It's basically an alternate to I.E. Safe as houses. Like, if I could only move. I cannot move. Goodness. No, that's just the end. Rejected. Going any further away. That way's dead end. Everything around here is a dead end. I know, I don't look like they're dancing. Oh, we were off in a little side city. Huh. We're still busy. Mm. We got some Jennifer. We got some cows. It looks like the lift flap. We got the support poles. Got the lead battery time. Got the white flowers. And some purpley ones. We got a town which ends in AI. I'm just assuming. There it is. AI. Dashes. Got the snow pole with the halfway down thing as well. So Sweden. We got Sundsvall on the 86. There it is. We got Timra on the 320. We got Coveland. And we going south. Around the bend. Easy 5Ks. Pretty recognizable. King Sao, Tulane, Min. It's a nice house. There's no ceiling to it. Hope it doesn't rain. Oh, that's what it is. Navy University. Over to the west. The amount of rock. It looks like a nice fancy road too. It must be. Or should we go over the top? Since we're up here already. Yeah. Got Monte cars. Red a little bit, blue a little bit. MNE. We could find this crazy road too. But we don't have to. Apple Valley. D2 Epping. I knew it from the start. Just for the look of the mountains. Panorama every 100 meters, basically. Picturesque viewpoints. You kind of have to drive. I'd like to go and visit Albania Monte, but I'm not sure I'm up for driving around. That looked like St. Budapest. You kind of have to drive, but so I wouldn't get the most out of it. Hungary. More Hungary. Sleepy. Having done that, this is open to adventure. It's very mountains, so as you see. Okay, we weren't hungry. It's good news. Back to Philippines. A lot of cable action going on too. Summer and Raymond. Look for a state. EXP. There's a town here, and then it goes off to the right, so it's not that bad. It's probably findable. It's a good angle. But we don't have to. Oh, there's down in the corner. Looking hot. Looking European. Not looking Greek. It's one wooden pole. Oh, cactuses, palm trees. Sicily. There's Palermo. South Coast, Sicily. Probably got a postcode on here. States. But I can't see it. Or zip codes. I get it's all just numbers though, right? They may have had the state up there. USA. Gottmuck. Something with a long county commissioner. Trucks are entering and leaving the highway. So we've got highway, we've got commissioner, we've got trucks. A lot of logging going on. Bob's barricades. Bob's barricades. It might be for upper bit of Florida. Random bend. Or more into Louisiana. Alabama? I don't know. Sheba. It's not looking like Winnipeg. Look at that, I called it. The panhandle bit, I guess. This is part. Amazing. When it mattered not. Got holes punched in it. Got solar panels. On Borneo. This time I had no idea how the region guess was. Bed and breakfast. And maybe like going around the UK, there's still some good bed and breakfasts that haven't been turned into Airbnbs. I do need to also do some traveling within the UK. I've never been over to Ireland or Northern Ireland, but a long time since I've been to Wales. Okay. I thought flying the flags at the top was going to be more of a USA thing. But I appreciate you for your civic pride, your national pride. And I hope you're not just a tourist flashing your oh, operated by Pro Canada. Linda, not Linda. If it was a T, it would be full of chocolate. If it's E, who knows? Right, so there's bed and breakfast in Canada. Somewhere. Prepare to stop. Just prepare to stop. There's a paradox going on. This isn't from Bob's Barricades. Going down to the trudge. Long way down south. Got Spain looking, Spain. Spania. We bit of language. Por favor. We got the tiny stop sign. Free tapas. Free tapas? I bet must charge a lot for drinks though. We got free tapas. Osado Odes, FFCC. That is yellow. Yeah. Galicia again. Yo, Rush, how you doing today? Welcome back with some streaky times. Yeah, the road is like this, but we've got appears to be Russian plates everywhere. Might have hit some Gen 4 even. That's a P, so it's Russia. Rossi. Russia. Luxury. Absolute luxury. I'm doing what yeah, my accent started to get a little bit more Yorkshire. I'm gonna switch over to a bit more of the strange English game set in Barnsworth town, fictional town, but it's basically a real town. Barnsworth in Yorkshire. I mean, you could take any of these names. Wilberforce. Imagine if I told you the town was called Wilberforce and it was a made-up name. You'd say, "Oh yeah, sure." Friday for Wet Wang. I'm sure Wet Wang has come up before. Kennythorpe. Castle Howard. Yeah, we're gonna. This should be Hungary. As far as I can tell. Hey Sammy, welcome in. Dan, good morning. Hope you're having a nice breakfast. We just passed a bed and breakfast in Canada, and it's got me thinking. I'm hungry. Is this Germany, New Germany, the guardrail, the bollards? but not low Swiss cam, and but not yellow plates on these cards. Welkdegen. Yeah, we're going to delve into the life of northern UK and try and solve some problems. More central. Oh, this is we're not actually on the skis. We're driving this time. I thought Andorra for the if we were on skis. It still could be with the double L. We got the esports bar. Is this where they held the GeoGuessr? No. Probably another esports bar. That kid does have jester prongs sticking out of their helmet. You don't want to run into that at night time. Maybe we're on skis all the time. We're just skiing down the road. Like all the buildings at Andorra. The flag is Andorran. The valley is Andorran. The Nemo's bar. The bank is Andorran. I'm starting to believe. Maybe that was where the esports bar. No, they held it down in the city. Not off of the ski resort. Anyway. Yeah, oh yeah, I can show you. If you've not seen it already, I've immortalized the bottle of Salmiakki. Yeah, Sammy and Dan shared one or two shots over the course of the weekend with me. I thought I hated licorice and aniseed, and then I kind of start liking it now. After that weekend, it's a real treat. Yeah, so we're in Andorra. El Tarta's named the city there. It was such a good time. This looks very Thai. Probably just in the capital. Big city life, yeah. Yeah, but I'm making a pledge. I tried something new and I found out I liked it. But I'm just saying, I I'm not willing to try surstrumming. I'm open to new experiences, but I still want to be able to taste nice things and not have my mouth just full of fish. Like maybe a tiny little, maybe a tiny taste, but I'm not just gonna like stuff a load in my mouth. Right, Malta, we got the trick. Uh, here's where I refresh the page because I don't believe that we're not just loaded in the last location again. No, literally though. It's weird. If this breaks, I'm contacting GeoGuessr. It's like we're on the exact same street. Where did we zoom in last time? Where was the one before? How close? I'm gonna have to look back at the VOD for a second. We need to know these things. VOD for a second. We need to know these things. For a second. Wait, no, that's not how you get a VOD. Wait, no. Videos. 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 And not have my mouth just full of fish. Like maybe a tiny. Right. Right, Malta, we got the trick. Oh, we're on the other island. We're miles away. Barely even the same hemisphere. Sometimes, like if it doesn't load the location properly, it will just show you the last location. And when you guess, it'll say, "No, you were 7,000 miles away." It's got big holy poles. I know Sicily was somewhere, but yeah, Hungary. I got Hungarian type letters with A's. Nice and safe. The Singapore of the Mediterranean. Yeah, Singapore's gone quiet. And we're getting more like Indonesia locations that look like Singapore there. We're like downtown Delhi right now. Rohini, Sector 9 Rohini. There it is. Mm, could be some Spain. Could be some Philippines. Could be some Indonesia. Pretty good with the flags. Very nice. Potential North Macedonia. Probably Croatia though. Yeah. This is like the square version of the barrier. I think is the nickel of ordnance. Oh no. When there's any crossover of roads, if you're clicking like this, it kind of glitches out and drops you to the lowest. So if you're at a tunnel, sometimes in like Peru, you're driving on this mountain road, and there's a tunnel that goes like underneath the mountain, and you just drop down into the tunnel, into the pitch black. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're stuck there. You have a 7. Junctures look good. You're supposed to be heading back to Alaska for, yeah, you're a straight line. Neil's been starting his journey. He's got like a preparatory video to kind of introduce you to what's going on, what the big plan is. But he's got a quest, a straight line across. I don't know where it is on a map, but a little not Rangel, like a little park, a little national park, straight line. You can probably tell me where it is on the map. Yeah, on YouTube, you can find it in my Discord, in the cool things to watch channel. I highly recommend it. If you've seen some of the Geo Wizard and other adventures, you just get to see a beautiful environment as well. And you're really good at describing and like taking us along what we're seeing out there. And yeah, you also come into contact just casually, like, oh no, I saw a bear over here. It looked like a rock for a bit. And then once I recognized it as a bear, I just changed my direction, kept it in sight. Nothing to worry about. And make sure you keep them at a good distance. We've got Bosnia and Hungary around the corner from Croatia, so we're basically here. Wait. Yeah. Moving out of your way. We split off on the... No, we're on the E70. But that splits off to also the E70. Oh, we were right by the capital. Yeah, once you get used to it, I guess the becomes a little bit less trepidatious. This feels like way up top of Norway. But maybe I have too many trees to be way up top. Maybe it's just kinda... Oh no, I guess Finland though. A little white is at the top. Maybe it's this, but down here. A few more trees. I think we're in that zone though, in the Suomi. Yeah, we got moose alerts. Or stag alerts. Caribou. Oh yeah, reindeer. I remember reindeer. Tastes nice. It was right up here. We were on our way into Norge. We got a twister coming down. Southward and Southview. Around circles. We got a garage and then another garage round the back. I guess that's not a garage. Is it? No, it is. It's got a door that slides up. I don't know. The first garage is just for using as a workshop. Second one's for parking cars. It's got a little bit of a vague fleur de lis going on in there. Got Kentucky US dot. Canada and USA. Just when you can't move, it's absolute hell. Staff takes us in here too. Moving, at least we can find our way to the answer. Kentucky's way up here. Maybe it wasn't Kentucky. Oh, it was a truck though. Maybe it was Kentucky. What a Baptist churches. This is a Chile split down here. Here's the Buenos Noches, a big notch. Yeah, Chile signs. And Chile written at the bottom of plates. If I could just find it on the map now. Would be Lux. Just got a little below croquet hoop of Lux. Oh, it's got the Frenchness of Lux. Got some cows. One car plate that's yellow, please. Super play. Front or back? Let's see. Lovely Iceland. Hungary with a Y? Who else got a Y bet? Mesikova. Sobota. We got SK. I believe there's no human form to his live stream. Seen some scary ones. It was Bratislava. It was outside of town a bit though. Places I've been to. What is this? Could it be next door? Check, yeah. Keep car. Here you go. You're just in time. When we get to 1111111, we're gonna play some of that beautiful British game. Igloo mark. Oh, okay. End of discussion. Got two W's and a K and a Z. And the trees suddenly become self-explanatory. As long as that truck is still in its own country. We're just in some Poland here. Which is might be near Czechia. Depending on where Poland it is. The forests all look similar. Going kind of northeast. What are you doing in this forest, by the way? Just camping? Just filming scary movies? With your BCR custom plates. I don't know what's going on here. We're reaching the... It does look dramatic, though. You're just out here getting some photographs. Or some video. Now's the time to do it. All the beautiful autumn sights and colors. They're not the usual Polish sights, but I believe. Not just on the VP of Poland. It's not even like top 20 forests in Poland. A16. 414. Plus 2,081 is 2,495, which is it's quite a long road. It could be this one. Anyway, it's Kazakhstan. I've 25k'd it. I don't have to go back anymore. Oh, we were... How will we still have 400? Oh, yeah, I remember now. I've remembered. I'd forgotten. It's because this 414 counts all the way to Chelyabinsk. it doesn't start here, which is why it was on the road though. It goes up through here, but it still counts this bit. Lisa Larson. Look, something city. We elect Lisa Larson. But no. You can't be called Larson and be running for Larson City Commissioner. Is it literally the Larsons came over from Denmark and just planted himself as city council mayor for 300 years non-stop, keeping a legacy going? Who better to run Larson City? My great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather came over here, named the city Larson City, and we've been looking after you ever since. Oh, Sweden, because it's EN. Like Henrik Larsson. What? Yeah, see Swedish. Yeah, Lisa Larson, Larson City, literal the center of USA. Is it called Lawrence, but they just call it Larson because they own the city? Oh, so this is where Funky Town is. This is walking around Scotland. What, chowder, mussels, monkfish. It's not Kirkwall. It's Kerwans. Just for a second. Got seahorse. 100 flags of every country. Travel. Starts with a K. Not that far off. Kerwin's Lane. That's the name of a lane. Celtic jewelry. Might be nearby, but not Scotland. Galway, oh dear. Spanish Arch. Double heading back to the pub. They're serving good food though. Imagine that was the hardest tracker we had in all the stream. Our Kirk's Wedge is very Danish sounding. Not when I say it though. Why is it Belgium? Why is Belgian people driving around? And this is clearly benevolence. Netherlands bollards. The N59. This is some jolly tourists. The N59 is around there somewhere. Got psychopaths, got double white lines. Got Tom and Co. One in Knock and one in Bircham. The old 1-2 to Rotterdam. Oh, we'll just probably just off a ferry or something. The visitors. This is not a model. This is an actual person. But those legs look plastic as hell. Or at least that one does. That looks like a little bottle of something. That's a bottle of water. That hand looks like it's real veins and stuff and tendons. The overalls. Is it? Like the neck, you wouldn't, unless you're in Madame Tussauds, you're not gonna get some neck muscles going. Still kind of clutching with, looking the same way, clutching a bottle. They're holding it weird. If they're not moving, they're gonna spill it. I don't know if they're real or not. We'll find like a later date. See if they're still sat there. Kierkegaard. Wait, this is Denmark. Posters look like the Irish posters. Good old Kierkegaard. Years later, nothing. I don't know. If it was fake, it would be a great place to put it. No bunch at all there. We'll never know. That the feet look plastic and fake. Or he's got weird socks on. It's just totally smooth, the same. There's like a pipe and some whiskey. I don't know. Right, let's move on safely. More Denmark. It's just more Denmark. yeah, back-to-back Malta. Then we got back-to-back Denmark. Boat ride across. We got really tall signs. That's sometimes a hungry sign. Or we could be in good old blighty London Lane, England. We are going to head to England very shortly and check out this some more of this game. We got the flag. We got London Lane. Got the old hayloft tea room. Iron Horse equestrian supplies. This is actually where we're going, basically. We're going up to Yorkshire. Why didn't I just go right now, right? It's a perfect introduction.